Back again with another trailer reaction. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you click the thumbnail, we're to check out some animated Watchmen. Okay, so I'm not going to lie to you. I did not know this was even coming out, and the trailer came out like a week ago, so I'm kind of behind on this one, but it just popped up, and I was like, oh my, because I am a Watchmen fan. I had the actual original graphic novel for a long time. That's a big one. That was probably my biggest graphic novel that I ever had, and it was an awesome story, really cool animation. Then Zack Snyder did make the movie of it, which I also really enjoyed, honestly. They had to change some things in the story, but I thought they did it really well. And then I know that they had a series on HBO, which I didn't actually get into yet. I may go back and watch that one, but in my eyes, the thing that DC and like Warner Brothers has done really, really well with their superhero stuff is their animated stuff. And if you've watched any of their animated movies, they've got a bunch of them that are just freaking awesome, actually. So the notion of actually doing an animated Watchmen, I wonder if they're going to be able to stick more to the actual direct story or if they're still going to alter some things, but I'm very curious. And it also says chapter 1, so I'm assuming they're making it multiple stories because the book was long. So let's go ahead and check this out, see how it is. Let's do it.
October 13th, 1985. On Friday night, a comedian died in New York. Somebody knows why. These days, nobody's safe.
The comedian is dead? Why?
You're supposed to be the world's smartest man, Vite. Ian was active for 40 years. Men make a lot of enemies in that time.
Blake was a monster.
We're society's only protection.
Protection from who?
From themselves.
Who killed Edward Blake?
No.
Maybe this was a political killing.
Or maybe someone's picking off costumed heroes.
I thought I knew how the world was, but then I found out about this gag. I never should have got involved.
Doesn't fit. Waiting for a flash of enlightenment.
A world grows up around me, but am I shaping it?
I want to know who's behind this!
It's a joke, but I don't get it.
Every day, the future looks a little bit darker. But the past keeps getting brighter all the time.
It is too late. Always has been. Always will be.
Who's behind this?
I don't know.
Not convincing.
I don't know.
There is good and there is evil, and evil must be punished. Even in the face of Armageddon. I shall not compromise on this.
Yeah, that looked pretty freaking sweet. It did look very, very close to the actual graphic novel. I mean, again, the movie itself was pretty close in a lot of it. I mean, like, you can recognize a lot of the scenes from it, but it looks like you're going to be able to spend a lot more time with the characters than you were in the movie, which is fair because the movie was, I think, only 2 hours, 2.5, maybe something like that. The director's cut maybe was 3, but hopefully they'll be able to make multiple movies because there's so much that happens with the characters in there. I mean, the comedian is very interesting, and the more I think about it, this was really kind of like, you know, The Boys, the show that's on Amazon. This was kind of like a first viewing of that, but not quite as, you know, over the top as The Boys is, and everything is commercialized and whatnot. But the potential dark side, or the reality of if superheroes were real, that was this story, and it's such a cool one. Dr. Manhattan in there, and of course you got some Rorschach. Rorschach is kind of like, if I'm not mistaken, narrating the story or kind of taking you through the story as you're going, so that looked really good. I'm actually very excited to see this one. The animation style was very interesting too. Like, it was that, I don't know if that's that cell animation or kind of a mix between almost like the new Spider-Man movies, like the Into the Spider-Verse, but still a little more traditional in some of them. I don't know, it looked pretty cool though. I don't know, let me know you guys' thoughts. Have you ever watched or read the Watchmen stuff, and what'd you think of it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan. It's definitely a little bit slower than a lot of the other more bombastic action superhero stuff that we have, but it's a really cool story, and how it ends is kind of shocking. So Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go hit that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.